Usually your ideas, you have to realize, okay, is there going to be a greater good or a greater bad? I went into a big design talk yesterday, for example, about the popular Binding of Isaac. And at one time in existence, while they were making the game, they said, hey, you know, there's this really cool, like, if we don't show what any of the artifacts do, there's going to be so much discovery. People are going to try things out and figure it out, which is true. That is a true thing. That is a true statement. But what they don't realize is every point after that, after the first 5 hours or so, every single hour after that, people put 500 hours to 1,000 hours, you do the math, it's going to be a negative thing and not a positive. So they picked a very, very short-term positive over giga amounts of negative. Do you see that? And then 10 years later, they write a blog post saying, hey, okay, this wasn't good design. But every other dev that doesn't have the proper conversation then learns from that game because it was successful, so they think that was good design. That's fake. That's fake. So unfortunately, then they copy bad ideas too. And so this is kind of how the industry works, right? It's blind leading the blind. It's like, you know, the sheep and the sheep and the sheep herder. And so that's kind of how it works. We pick short-term gain. A lot of people do this with like discovery and puzzles and stuff, and they're like, oh yeah, this will be really cool to mix into the game. Yeah, it'll probably be cool one time. What are you trying to create, right? Is it a first-time experience kind of game, or is it replayable, right? And if you're making a replayable game, you should have probably not just picked short-term gains, right? Because then long-term, it's compounding.